Welcome to this calming and supportive class offered in recognition of Mental Health Week, which is coming up later in the month of May. So in this practice, we are going to move gently, work on releasing some tension, and really just creating that time and that space to reconnect with both body and mind. So let's get started. Just coming to stand. We can come to about the center of our mat. Take the shoulders up and then release down the back. Now you can close your eyes here if you like. We're just going to steady the breath. And I want you to bring your focus all the way down to your feet and just noticing that connection underneath the soles of your feet to your mat, to the earth. Seeing if you can spread your weight evenly on all four corners of the feet. Notice the connection of all 10 toes down into the ground. And just becoming very aware of your presence here. Keeping the breath nice and steady, we're going to begin to just rock a little forward and back. You can keep the eyes closed if you like, or take that soft gaze to the ground. And this is very minimal, very gentle movement, rocking back and forth. And I want you to start to become aware of the muscles in your legs, even the muscles of your core, your belly. And notice that contraction in some areas of the body, that release in other areas as you shift your body weight around. Maybe you notice as your weight tips forward, your toes gripping a little bit more firmly into the mat. And as you rock back, perhaps you're noticing more connection through the thighs and the glutes. Watching all those subtle sensations, that contraction and release of your muscles. Slowly bring it back to center. Again, evenly spreading your weight on all four corners of the feet. And just notice if perhaps now you might feel a little bit more connected into your body. So from here, you're going to turn your palms away. I want you to close the eyes. We're going to see if we can really learn or understand where our body is in space. So with your eyes closed, you are going to inhale the arms up and overhead, and you're going to see if you can get your fingertips to touch. And then exhale, turn the palms away and float down. We'll do that a couple more times. Keeping the eyes closed, palms roll up. We take the arms up and overhead. We see if we can get the fingertips to touch without looking. And exhale, palms away, arms float down. Just one more here, bring it up. And down. Okay, blink your eyes open. Give your body a little bit of a shake and then come back to about hip width apart with your feet. We're going to release the arms down by our sides. Now take your left hand and you can either bring it to the small of your back or you can reach over for that right bicep. Whichever feels more comfortable. We want to experience a little bit of sensation running along that left shoulder. And then we're going to drop the right ear over to the right shoulder. So that will start to increase that sensation of stretch on your left side. You might opt to roll the chin forward. You might opt to roll the chin back and up. You can explore that movement back and forth or just simply hold. Wherever you're feeling this stretch, target any tight areas or tension that may be running along that left side. We'll roll the chin forward to center, release the arm, give them a little bit of a shake, and we'll take it to the other side. So now right hand to smaller back, or it can reach over for that left bicep. We'll drop left ear over to left shoulder. Now you may stay, or you might be exploring that little bit of movement back and forth, lifting and lowering the chin. And then rolling the chin forward, bring it to center. Release the right arm, lift the gaze, give the arms a little bit of a shake. Come back to center. Now with your shoulders, you're going to inhale them up and back, and exhale, drop them down. Inhale up and back, little squeeze of the shoulders, release. So match it to your own breath. You're going to take just a minimal pause before your shoulders drop. We're looking for that tension, that tightness, and release. So again, noting those sensations in your body. What does bracing feel like? What does tension feel like? What does it feel like to release that and let it go? We'll do just the one more. And release. Good. You might roll your shoulders out after that. Go in both directions. And then come to stand more towards the top of your mat. Take your arms up and overhead, interlace the fingers, side bend to your left. And center to your right. And center. Release the hands down by your sides. Soften your knees a little bit. So we're going to bring a little bit of an arm swing in from side to side with your breath. Exhale as the hands come down. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Powerful breath. The knees soft. You might even take it into more of a twist around and around. Big breath in, release. We'll do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it to center. Shake the arms a little bit. Pick up the feet and then ground them back down into your mat. Inhale, big stretch. Exhale, generous bend to knees as we take a bit of a fold and then gently come up. Flat back. Hands resting on your thighs, knees a wee bit bent. Try to extend the spine or find that cow shape, butt up, belly down, and then try to flex and round your back. 1 more, pull through and round, and neutral spine, nice and long. Go back down into a fold, sway it out. Come to center, root through feet, roll up your spine. Deep breath in. And again, down into fold. Ragdoll a little bit here, head heavy. Take the arms around behind the body, interlace the fingers. Now this can rest on your back, or you'll send the arms a little bit more up towards the ceiling. I want you to generously bend the left knee, try and straighten out the right leg, and then take a little twist over to that left side. Both knees bend to center. Right knee generously bends, left leg straightens, and take a little twist over to that right side. Both knees bending as you come to center. Release your hands down. Take a sway. Bend those knees to get the hands down and onto your mat. Step your feet back into a downward facing dog and pedal it out. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Maybe you give your hips a little bit more of a shake, side to side. And then we hold into downward dog. Knees can be bent, heels can be lifted. Deep breath, big sigh. Good. Extend left leg, bend the knee, open up through your left hip. And then take your left foot and step it forward. We'll come up, low lunge. So reach those arms. Try to drop through shoulders a wee bit. And breathe. Release the hands down. Now we're going to do a fun transition here. We're going to bring the hands to the mat And we're going to take the left foot and step it outside of the right leg. So we're coming into those cow-faced legs. Take your seat back to the ground. Now we're either stacking the knees here, one on top of the other, or we might have that left foot on the mat or on the floor and the left knee lifted a little bit, adding more support with the hands. So feel that out. This is a juicy hip stretch. We're going to settle in, try and drop through the shoulders. Soften through your breath. And just one more, breathe in. Release. We'll make our way back into downward dog, so we have to unwind from here. Take the left foot, step it back out in front, rock yourself forward, and then feet back, downward dog. Pedal it out if you'd like. Hold, inhale, big sigh. Extend right leg, bend right knee, let's open right hip. And right foot coming to the top of the mat. You'll take your low lunge on the other side, rise. Try to relax through shoulders and open chest, just a little lift through heart center. Time for that transition, float the arms down. So bring the hands to the ground, now step your right foot outside of your left leg, roll your seat to the mat. Again, you might have the foot down, the right knee's lifted towards you, or you'll be working to stack your knees. It's okay if it looks different, one side versus the other. Again, this is one of those poses that brings with it quite a bit of sensation. So find what works, and then let's hold for 5 breaths. And one more, breathe in, release it. And let's get ourselves out of this and back into a downward dog. So step the right foot forward, rock yourself forward, and we're moving back into our down dog. Pedal it out a wee bit if you like. Hold, inhale. On this exhale, shift forward, slowly float no knees to the ground. Pull through cow and cat. And cow, and a cat, and table. Hands reach forward slightly, knees back, move into supported plank, lower yourself to your belly, slide your forearms forward and lift up, Sphinx pose. Give your hips space by widening out through the feet, gaze is forward and down, neck is long, pelvis drops to the ground. 3 breaths. And inhale. Exhale, wave down. Press up table, round your back, drop child pose. Keep the arms reaching actively out in front of you, fingertips pressing down into the mat. 3 breaths here. Big sigh when you let them go. And slowly pull forward. We're coming around and down onto the back. Both knees coming straight into our chest for winding pose. Maybe you want to circle it out and go in both directions. And then bring both feet down to the mat. So take your arms out wide, lift your hips just a little, take them over to the right side, and that'll give you space to drop knees to the left for a twist. And then we're going to reach the right arm overhead. Keep dropping back through that right shoulder blade. We'll hold for 5 breaths. Inhale, and sigh it out. Bring the right arm back out wide, roll those knees to the ceiling. Let's lift the hips, scoot them to the left. Knees drop to the right, left arm up and overhead, drop through the left shoulder blade. Settle in, again holding for 5 breaths. Inhale and sigh. Left arm sweeping wide, knees to the ceiling, and just scoot those hips so that they are back in the center of your mat. Interlace your fingers, bring that behind the head. Elbows are wide, head is resting into the hands. Shoulder blades are grounding into your mat. Heels press firmly down, and we're going to take bridge pose. Lift those hips up. Squeeze the glutes at the top of your bridge. Allow your shoulders to stay heavy. Your head and neck are supported here. Keep drawing those inner thighs towards each other. We're holding for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Slowly come down. Rock the knees, bring them into the chest, give them a hug. And then when you inhale, you're actually going to let the knees move away, your belly expand. And when you exhale, draw the legs in. Good, 5 more here. And breathe in and out. Feet to the mat, hands resting on your belly, shoulders dropping. You can even let the knees rest in together. And just beginning to draw back to your body, your breath. Notice the sensations of your breath. The rise, the fall of the belly. Allow your whole body to just come to rest, and for your full focus to be just on watching and being mindful of your breath. When you're ready to close, roll to your side and come up. You can stretch those arms. Big sigh. Thank you for sharing your practice. And if you haven't already, hit that link below, join our online community. I would love to have you come move with us.